Welcome back, my savages, man, to another episode of that Money Man. You already know. I need y'all to like, subscribe, and share and tell your friends about that Money Man. You already know, man. Now I know y'all see the title, y'all see the thumbnail. It been a minute, man. It been a whole year already, man. It been a year and some change already. Y'all know I've been doing this since 2020, man. When we were locked up in the pandemic, and me and my family, we did Ancestry.com, and this is exactly what we doing. We doing another update. This gonna be year four, man, year four of this update. Now, if you ain't watched the other videos, go watch the other videos way back to 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, and now here we are in 2024. You know what I'm saying? A lot done happened, a lot done changed in my life and on Ancestry, man. It's crazy, but we're gonna go ahead and jump into it. Stay tuned. All right, here we go, man. We're gonna try to shoot this thing in one take. You know what I'm saying? But right now, man, Thomas and Family Tree, man, y'all see it right here. They done changed, they done updated this thing. I ain't been on here in a whole year. I'm telling you, boy, time flying, but I ain't been on here in a whole year, man. Ever since I put in that date right there, man. If you don't know, go watch that video the last year, man. But right here, hey, I got some new DNA, man. So we're gonna take a look at the DNA. Look at my big mama right there, man. We got pictures, popular photos, hints, potential ancestors. I got new traits. Oh, individual team sports performance, holding your breath, jumping high, pain tolerance. Wow. Then they look like they done updated DNA origin and their daily pics, hints from U.S. Census. And no, I don't have the paid version anymore. When we first did it, we had the paid version. But I'm eventually gonna get back into it, get that paid version, and go deeper dive into some of these documents and what's going on. You know what I'm saying, with these hints and different stuff like that. So right now, man, we just gonna, I guess right here, I got 559 people on my family tree. I don't remember that. I don't remember that. Let's look at it right quick. We go a little deeper, you know what I'm saying? This all my family so far that I know, man. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, some of it might not be accurate, but most of it is, as far as from here. And some of these in this category, my great great grandparents, some of them are accurate, but my great grandparents, more than likely they accurate, and I definitely know my grandparents are. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, hardest thing I had to do right there last year, put in my dad's death date, man. He passed away last year, man. But you know, when you got that understanding and know what's going on and you connect it, then you know everybody got to go, and then you know the process of where he went and where he going, and where you want to go to meet back with your loved one eventually. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta have that understanding. It's all in it. It's all in the understanding and getting in that good book. You know what I'm saying? Past the 41 years, man, it's crazy. But it's crazy, man. But like I said, man, family tree right here, all the way back. Now I won't tell y'all the brief little history if you ain't watch my last video, but go watch that. I tell the whole story on that one. I already know it. But James Farrell Lewis, man, y'all see my skin color now. James Farrell Lewis was a white man, you know what I'm saying? And he had a son that was mulatto. If you don't know what mulatto is, that's mean mixed, black, white. His mom was black, but he claimed him on as his son on the census. I can't remember exactly what date the census was, but it was before 1860. Now, before 1860, slaves were counted as a number. They weren't counted as they name. They was counted as age 0 to 10 slave. How many slaves they got aged from 0 to 10, and so on and so forth. From 11 to 18, 19 to 20, 25. You get what I'm saying? So it was counted as a number, and then it was male or female. It wasn't like, as you can see right here, Abe Lewis. It wasn't Abe Lewis. It would have been male, slave, 0 to 10, 1. You get what I'm saying? So that's a big difference. Back in those days, bro, that's a big difference for a white slave owner to claim his mulatto son that he had with one of his slaves, or, you know, however that relationship was. Don't know, you know, back then it was a little different. It wasn't no thing called rape or you know, having it against your will. It was like, I own you, so this is what we gonna do, or stepping out. That's just what it was, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. And then his dad, John Lewis and Andrew Lewis, and then I can probably go farther back with that side of the family, because white side, they have more history that's recorded, and they can go deeper into their family tree and their background and their ancestors and ancestry than the African Americans could, especially because they came from another country. When you go deeper and deeper, you get what I'm saying? But like I said, the things I did know, my dad, he gave me a lot of names on the Tomlinson side, and my mom, she gave me what I needed on the Whitehead side. And if we go searching deeper and deeper, and then we learn more and more about who these people are, who they are to me, and who they are to my mom and dad, and all that, and DNA play a lot into it too, man. So let's go ahead and look at that right here. My results. DNA, they done changed it up again, boy. I'm telling you, boy. Discover your origins, boy. Discover your origin. Yup, they changed it up again, boy. Unlock exclusive DNA features, man. I ain't paid for that yet, you know what I'm saying? But that's something new too. They ain't had that last time. Your DNA looks most like DNA from these 13 world countries. Dang, I'm from 13 countries, but they done broke it down even farther, but I used to be like Nigerian. I used to be like 34, 35%. And then Ivory Coast, Ghana, 20%. Cameroon, Congo, West Bantu people, 15%. Benin and Togo, 11%. Scotland, 11%. Senegal, 5%. Nigerian, East Central, 5%. German Europe, 2%. Mali, 1%. Southern Bantu peoples, 1%. England and Northwestern Europe, 1%. Wales, 1%. Ireland, 1%. And I think that's it. You know what I'm saying? Dang, y'all can't even see that, but I just read it out to you. But right there, man, I'm telling you right there, man, that's what it is. They done broke it down a little farther than what it used to be. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, it wasn't even this broken down. It wasn't even that broken down. So now I'm on Nigeria right now, man. I'm on 26% Nigerian, primarily Central African Republic Nigerian. Also found in Benin and all those different African countries that I can't pronounce. And then they got to learn more right here. Tell me more about the regions in my ethnicity estimate. Beta, that's something new. Ask Ancestry AI. Dang, Ancestry done added AI, boy. If y'all don't know what's going on in the world, in the economy right now, man, AI is booming in the stock market, man. Go watch my other crypto videos, and I'm going to start doing these stock videos too, man. What I'm learning from Wall Street Chopper, man. Shout out to him, man. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. But back like I was saying, DNA crazy. They breaking it down every year. They break it down more and more and more and more and more. Let's go back to home, man. I ain't trying to make this video too long. You know what I'm saying? But right now, let's look at these traits, man. Because these traits is new. These traits are new. I ain't never seen you holding breath. Likely able to hold breath for longer. More likely. Individual or team sports. Likely to prefer team sports. Yep, I sure did. I played football, college football. Jumping high. Likely to be a high jumper. More likely. Yep. Pain tolerance. Lower pain tolerance, less likely. I mean, it depends on what it is, but yeah. Physical agility, less agile. Wow. Physical strength, naturally stronger. They got way more. Like, I'm all the way off the scale over here, bro. Look at that. More. Cornelius, your DNA suggests you're naturally stronger. Which parents' DNA had more influence on your traits? Find out. Get access. So I guess you got to pay that. Being strong is at least 8% genetic. At most, 92% environmental. Wow. 8% genetic, 92% environmental. And that would be correct. But all them hogs and bricks and building houses, picking up wood, splitting wood, carrying logs, wheelbarrows full of logs, pulling hogs out the pen. That's a pig if you didn't know. But he weighed over 300 pounds, 250, over 250 to 300 pounds. Had to pull him out by myself. That's a long another story. Trying new things, unlikely to enjoy trying new things, kind of sort of. Watching sports, unlikely to enjoy watching sports. And that's kind of true now, but I don't even really watch football like that. Unless it's the Super Bowl big game like that, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Competitiveness, nah, that one too low. That one too low, bro. Dancing, most likely to enjoy dancing. Yeah, Michael Jackson all day, you know what I'm saying? Earlobes, unattached earlobes, wet earwax. Yeah. But only it's a right there, way below the average. Dark eyes, darker jeans for fuller facial hair, fuller hair, patchier hair. Yeah, I got full hair. Y'all see, I'm in letting it grow. I ain't cut nothing yet. You know what I'm saying? So getting stronger, unlikely to get stronger easily. Wow. I'll go a deeper dive in that, man, when I make another video when I buy this thing. When I buy it back, but that was interesting though. You know what I'm saying? That was interesting. Then let's go to DNA matching, boy. I got a lot of new DNA matching there. Shout out to cuz. If you cuz and you watching it, bro, shout out to you. Shout out to you and you see your face on here. But you know what I'm saying? Them my other cousin right here, man. I used to tell her like, hey, we are not related until she did Ancestry, and then we were first cousins. I was like, dang, I can't say that no more. I was saying it as a joke, but you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. You know, I was saying it as a joke, but I'm just gonna stroll. I ain't trying to highlight point nobody out too much. But like I say, you see your name, shout out to you, cuz. Shout out to you, cuz. But look like I got a lot of new folk, man, doing their ancestry. Fourth, fifth, sixth, fifth cousin, eighth cousin, ninth cousin, and all that. Well, we related somewhere down the tree. We related and share some type of the DNA, man. But it's a lot. It's a lot. But you know the first, second, third cousins, even the fourth, y'all share. Well, maybe the third, y'all share more close of DNA, especially first cousins. Y'all share the closest DNA. But you know. Some of y'all, you know, I ain't gonna say y'all might be ancestors. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Gotta check your family history, but there's a lot of new people, boy. A lot of people been doing ancestry, bro. It's a lot of new people. Dang, but it's a lot. You know what I'm saying? I ain't calling out nobody's name on that. But what it let me go back to home. Potential ancestors, many timeless. Okay, great grand aunt. I ain't never heard that. George Gaston, great grand uncle. Wow, great grand uncle. Okay, then we just did the DNA matches. These more the new ones right here that y'all just a little brief excerpt. Willie Gaston, Elizabeth Berry, Jane F. Lewis. That was Abe dad right there. And that got to be him. All right, let's take a look at this. Speaking of, picture. They got to be him because he said he died in 1865, boy. But that over 100 years ago. He was born in 1803. What he was, 62? He was 62, but that's crazy. But there's some graves, man. We had went to the cemetery. There's some graves out there that's buku old. Yeah, man. There's some graves out there that's buku old, man. Like, you wouldn't even think about it, you know, thinking of the time we live in now, you wouldn't think about how these people lived back in the day. And, you know, like they was born in this time period and lived to this time and been passed away and been gone like hundreds of years, bro. Like, it's crazy just to think about that. Like, if you think about it, as far as Like, people been here a long time, bro. Your ancestors been here a long time. And then in the future, when you gone, when we gone, think about what they gonna be looking at or what's gonna be, in the world then where they could go back and look at their ancestors, but it's gonna be crazy. Look at this. Maddie May passed at her residence in McDonough, Georgia, June 13, 1947. Funeral arrangement would be announced later by Lemon and Tomlinson Funeral Home. What? That's new to me. What Tomlinson was part of that funeral home? Wow. And that was back in 1947. Look at this. June 15, 1947. That's crazy. I did not know that. So they must have bought us out. Whoever my ancestor was part of that. Because it called Lemon and Lemon now. It used to be Lemon and Tomlinson. Wow. Hey, bro. That's what I'm telling you. You be finding stuff on here, but you ain't even know. And that's an article from the paper. Look at James F. Lewis. I don't know which one he is, though. That man missing a leg. He was in the wall. That could have been him. That might have been him right there in the middle. Ain't no telling, bro. Ain't no telling. Let me go back to this. Robert L. Whitehead. Lonnie B. That's my granddad, though. My mama's dad. But that's crazy. Willie Gaston passed away September 9th. That his resident in McDonough, Georgia. The friends and relatives are invited to attend his funeral Sunday, September 12th at 4 p.m. from Zion Baptist Church, Hampton, Georgia. Reverend I.S. Jester officiating Interment Church Cemetery. Wiley Gaston. But yeah, boy, they interesting right there. Wife was second great grandfather. Elizabeth Berry. Funeral service Miss Elizabeth Berry Gaston, age 97, will be held on Sunday, February 20th at 2 o'clock. Now, when was this? 1983. She was 97? In 1983? That means she was born in like 1880 something. Am I right? See what I'm saying? See what you be finding. My big mama right here, what they got? Rosie Lee Whitehead. Rosie Lee Stewart. Yup, that's her. What else they got? One more. 1885, I told you. Elizabeth S. Berry. 1885 in Georgia. Her father Oliver was 26 and her mother Laura was 24. She married Willie Gaston, on June 30th, 1903 in Butts, Georgia. Butts County, Georgia. They had 9 children in 21 years. She died on February 17, 1983 in Henry County, Georgia. Wow. At the age of 97. And were buried in Hampton, Georgia. Dang. Oliver, her dad was 26 and her mother, Laura, was 24. So that I can add their names. But she was what's her name? Larry, a couple things we want to look at right here, man. On the tree, they got a family history learning hub right here Looks like get the most out of the family history resource available on Ancestry. Learn how to find generations of your family and their stories. Now, I know I had seen something like where you can actually like pay for somebody to deep dive research. Now I don't know where that's at, but I think the last time I seen that thing was like $3,000-$4,000, man. It was crazy. But right here, Story Scout, your family story. Based on your grandparents' names you gave us, we were able to find these stories about your ancestors. We're finding new stories all the time, so check back often. They got Nancy, Franklin, Mary Jane Lewis, Henry, Marvin, Holloway, great grandfather, third great grandmother, second great grandmother, then Lenny B, my granddad, grandfather. They got Howard, my other grandfather, Rosie Lee Stewart, Mary Holloway, Kate Gaston, regular employee in 1940, Lonnie B, World War II Army soldier, Wiley Gaston, working in America in 1900, World War I draft. Woo. Lily Wade, boarding in 1940. What that mean? Boarding. I guess that mean for rent, renting a place out. Jacob Gaston, third great grandfather, working in America. Carolyn Moore, third great grandmother, African American women in the 19th Amendment. So I guess you click on these and you see, they story. Let's click on that one and see what's going on. Nah, it just did say the same thing. It just read the same way. Then give you a little history about that, about what's going on, what that was. Look, they got a little video right there. Look at that. Soldiers carry on the fight for freedom back home. African American soldiers from the Army Transportation Corps worked tirelessly on the Red Ball Express, a truck convoy assigned with the challenge of resupplying the 1st and 3rd Army with food, ammunition, and equipment as they pushed across France into Germany. Boot camp served as a rite of passage, and as soon as Lonnie B stepped off the transport, it was likely that his head was shaved and his personal items were taken. Training was intense and physically demanding with little room for mistakes. Men like your grandfather served in the U.S. Army despite widespread racial discrimination in the U.S. Armed Forces. Lonnie B., a resident of Georgia, joined African American soldiers who came from all parts of the country, regardless of where they were stationed. African American men experienced segregation and racial discrimination on and off post. Lonnie B. would have trained in a segregated unit with separate facilities and barricades. Soldiers in African American units often worked in labor and supply jobs, providing vital service and support. In 1941, through the efforts of civil rights activists, the military created several all African American combat units. This included the 761st Tank Platoon, who broke through the German defenses, allowing General George S. Patton to enter Germany. In 1976, they were awarded a Presidential Unit Citation, I think I said that right. Many of the African American soldiers stationed in Europe experienced racial integrated towns and cities unlike the United States. This made a lasting impression on many soldiers who joined the civil rights movement. When they returned home, they fought to receive equal access to veterans benefits such as the GI Bill. Lonnie B. served as a private in the No Branch assignment alongside more than 1.2 million African American soldiers from all over the country. Through their service, African American soldiers like your grandfather helped pave the way toward full integration of military in 1948. But they gave me a whole lot of history right there, boy, and I ain't even know it. Some of that I didn't know. Not all of it. I ain't gonna say all of it I didn't know. Some of it I didn't know. But hey, Ancestry stepping their game up, boy, I'm telling you. But like I said, man, if I get that paid version, then I can go deeper dive into it, man. But well, I'm thinking they're gonna do it, my Savage Man, another year, Juneteenth. That's when I got my DNA results. That's why we do it on Juneteenth every year. Hey, stay tuned for year 5, man. It's gonna be crazy of how my life done changed, what done went on through my life, and how Ancestry updating it, and where we gonna be at as a world and a country. You know what I'm saying? So stay tuned, like, subscribe, and share, and tell your friends about the Moneymane. You already know. Y'all already know what time it is. My savages! Moneymane in the thing of a T and playing no games. Should I already know my name when I speak in CC Flame. Got my YouTube poppin', man. Like, subscribe, and everything in between. You already know Moneymane. Moneymane.